The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, Hate. At center, Wendell Carter Jr. At the other guard position, Jalen Simmons. At small forward, Franz Wagner. At the other forward position, Paolo Banchero. And now, the starting lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 0, Jalen Brown. At the center position, 7 feet 4 inches, number 14, Zach Edey. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Bane. At forward, 6'11", number 13, Jack Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Jack Moran. The head coach of your home team, make some noise for your Memphis Grizzlies.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Suggs out there with the Magician, and it's Wagner in at the 3. And for Memphis, Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Some changes for Memphis. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Kispert subbed in for Wells. Here's De Silva. Orlando moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. G passes to Achua. Shoots over Aldama. It's deflected.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to Sun.
Shoots a fader. Here's Bassey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's G. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
The first free throw is good.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Both shots good from the stripe.
probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Anthony kicks to Achua. Anthony against Morant. To the wing on the left. To the paint. And it's G finishing it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. The Grizzlies trail by 3, and it's time for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Anthony Black. David, what's the news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Orlando let me know his status. He is in a lot of pain right now because of what they told me is a dislocated finger. Well, you hate suffering injuries any time of the year, but it's especially impactful this early on. Tough break. Back to you guys.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Outside Bain. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Magic shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And that one's good by G.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The 3 from Morant. G with the rebound.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Tipped away. Here's Anthony. Pass to G. Ja Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Bain kicks to Morant. Outside, Bain. To the middle. Here's Bassey. And the layup's good off the glass. Bassey's got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low. And G with the stuff.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Grizzlies shooting 45% from the field early. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Here's Bain. And that one is stuffed right through.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Taking a look at some stats for Desmond Bain. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
And the first one at the line is good. And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Memphis trailing here. Outside, Bain. Passes it to Morant. Here's Bassey. He kicks it to Kispert. Throws it up high. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And great, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. G. It's rebounded by Memphis. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
Anthony on the wing. Guarded by Morant. And that one's good by G.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Morant against Anthony. Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Orlando with Charles Massey. He's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Wells. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Brandon Clark is out there with Corey Kispert. And it's Bassey in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. To the left side wing. Clark with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Achua, the pass to G. Kicks it to Anthony. Orlando moving the ball around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We know the 90s were a different era, Craig. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Bain, no good. Orlando leading by 7. Here's G. He's got 8. Just 5 to shoot. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
To end the run. And it's Morant missing.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
To the right side. Here's G. Guarded by Bain. Here's G. And blocked by Bain.
Just stellar D from Bain. Impeccable timing on that block.
He trains the quick shot. Here's Anthony. Scoreless thus far. Now the pass to Achua. Yep, that one goes. Achua's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. And that one, good.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Pass to G. And it's G finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
De Silva, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And here is Kispert. Pass to Clark. G with the rebound. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by G.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Bitadze. He's covered by Clark. Bitadze the pass to Anthony. Here's G. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And some stats here, guys. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
That one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Gets an open look and hits. Baines got 4 points now in the quarter.
Quick thinking from Bane there. I like watching him rise up like this off the pass.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Baines seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Right side Bane. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's G. 13 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Achua. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is kept down to just 6 points on the bucket from Bane.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's G. Anthony left side. Over Morant, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by G. Anthony's got his first basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. No good from Clark.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Bassi. Here's Morant. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. The second quarter went their way, all the way, as they raced to the lead and stretched their advantage to 8 points by the halftime break. Shaq, what's your take on Orlando?
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving. Or the players, everyone working in unison, playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. We've got a whole other half. I'm so excited.
How about you, Kenny? What you think about Memphis?
They couldn't get anything from beyond that. Obviously, plenty of bad shots. But they couldn't even hit wide open. They need to regroup, with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from Magician.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Magic leading by 8. On the court for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. G is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's G, 6 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, you can see the potential, but it's raw. He needs to keep refining that skill set.
Outside Jackson shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's not anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. And the foul called on G. That is his first foul of the game. Magicians checked in for G.
And for the Magic,
Some changes for Memphis. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Edey. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Kispert subbed in for Wells. G kicks to Black.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies trailing by 5. Anthony looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Morant. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Bain passes to Morant, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Here's G, guarded by Bain. Here's G. No good that time. Craig T that time from Bain. Wound up there for Clark. Tries to keep it alive. And Memphis with another turnover here.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Ja Morant. Last season, he played outstanding. 8th in assists, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Magic leading by 7. outside Anthony. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. The pass to G. Shot clock at 5. Great tee that time from Bain. And the Grizzlies shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Here's G, guarded by Bain. Passes to G. Orlando needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Anthony. A fresh 14 for Orlando.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 7-point differential. With the drive, basket counts. Morant's got 13.
This is what Morant does so well. No one can stay in front of him.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's G. It's deflected. 1 second left. Unable to get that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, up by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we... And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. See you later.